Hey, we're talking about one of my favorite pieces of home kit, the Bullworker. Oof. Now, I've been doing this for probably around about 2 to 3 months now, I would imagine, maybe 3 months more so. And but over the last couple of weeks, I've been trying isomotion. So it's Bullworker isomotion. And I've looked it up online, looked at a couple of videos, and it looks like some type of weird Bullworker Tai Chi. So, what do they say on their website? Isomotion for movement performance combines isometrics as the fastest way to build strength and incorporates movement to enhance your mobility and strengthen your body in ways you naturally move. This concept is also known as functional fitness. We believe anytime you increase your strength, you are adding to your functionality. When concentrating on body movements and natural motions, your added strength more directly correlates to performing in your daily routines. Mobility exercises focus on movement to loosen up your joints and strengthen your muscles for improving flexibility as well. The more you focus on rotating your joints and exercising those areas, the more you can open up and improve your mobility. So in a nutshell, it's functional training. And I get what they're trying to say. But for me personally, I'm not 100% sold on the funky movements. Okay? Now, the shoulder can be quite temperamental, especially when you get older. And even though the shoulder is one of the most versatile joints, it can go flexion, extension, rotation, internal rotation, external rotation. It can do a lot of things. It can move around. But it's risk to reward, isn't it? There's, the more you move it around and the tension, the more likely you could be of getting injured. And that's why I'm like, okay, doing all this, yeah. But, if you look at most shoulder injuries in sport, they're all from things like tennis, pitching or bowling, things like that, of that ilk. And that's where the shoulder gets rotated all over the place and you get rotator cuff injuries. So I'm not completely sold on that. So what I've done is kind of do the same thing but slightly differently and work the body in its natural plane of movement. So basically what I do, rather than doing this, okay, so I use a natural movement. I start here. Say we're doing chest. I push in here, okay, and then from here I slowly come out and come back, breathing all the time. And you will find as you come away from the body, you get a little bit weaker, so you have to push harder. As you come closer, you can actually squeeze a little bit more in. You'll find the closer to your body you are, the stronger you are. For the back, you can do, from there you can pull apart, just here, like this. And from there you can pull in and come forward. And what I'm trying to do is, if I was using a dumbbell and coming back and squeezing my shoulder blades back and coming forward there, all the time holding tension. And again, as I get closer to my body, I feel I can slightly pull it a little bit more tight. For the shoulders, again, you just here, you push, and again, you're coming down and back up. Actually, you can really feel that. I do like incorporating this into my Bullworker workout. And then for the arms then, you can just bring the arm here. It's not huge movements on the arm. It's quite awkward to do. I suppose if you had the smaller version, it might be easier. But from here, you just want to come up all the time, keeping tension on that bicep, This is working the bicep a little bit more. Now I'll just do the other side because I don't want to get an imbalance, just a little bit. And just the other side. And all this other arm doing is just supporting, holding it to put tension on it. It's not really just moving back and forth. And I'm letting my left arm, my left bicep do all the work. Then you can do this opposite then for the triceps, but this time you have to kind of let this one do just the positioning and the other arm that's pushing down do the work. So you're coming down and then, as you can see, my arm's slightly bending there. It's very hard to get an angle on this though, I gotta say. Very hard to get, there we go. If you just come past your face there, I can get more of an angle. And on the other side then, let's come this way. And try and focus. It's a mind and muscle connection to make sure it's your tricep working. Try not to let the bicep work. It's very hard to try and concentrate. You can also kind of do where, I mean on this Bullworker here, it has little lips there where I can push down, okay, and then do like a rowing motion. So I'm working that back, the lats, the latissimus dorsi. And then just come over the other side, and again there. So that's an example of iso motion. And you can do it on your quads and hamstrings as well. I'll have to get on the floor for that, so bear with me, I'll just change the camera angle. Okay, I'm down on the floor now. Now I did find this one a little bit tricky, and it can be a bit tricky. You've got to make sure you get your foot in the top and in the bottom, right above each other in the center of the Bullworker. If you don't get one above the other properly, so I got one above the other here, if you don't, it just slides away from you and you're like, son of a warrior. Okay, so it is a little bit awkward, but once you find the right position, okay, make sure I'm in the right place now, get that one leg above it. See how awkward it can be? Okay, got it. So it takes a little bit of fiddling around, and then from there you're pushing down with one leg, okay, and then up with the other, and just coming back and forth like that. Now, in all fairness, I can't feel a lot on the hamstring, but I can feel a lot on this quad, especially my hip flexors. The hamstrings are working, I can feel them, but not as much as the quad. And I'll just do the other side. And all the time keeping tension. Okay, and there you go. It's also worth mentioning that you don't have to stay with the chest here and back and forth. You can change the angle a little bit. So you're working more upper chest and coming in like this. And if you want to work lower chest, you just come down like that. So you can change the angles that way. But for me personally, I don't feel that, you know, I can, wow, oh, my shoulders, man. Oh, no, thank you. I've got dodgy shoulders and I can feel them twinging and clicking all over the place when I go around. It's totally up to you. If you're feeling very flexible in the shoulders, then give it a go. But otherwise, if you do feel a little bit of pain, stop and just do it the way I've showed here. Okay, thanks for watching. That's what isomotion is. You can incorporate that into your Bullworker workouts. Do your normal Bullworker workout and do this before or after, just to fatigue your muscles, or do it as an after exercise. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the video or to the channel even. And don't forget to like the video, duh, okay? And I'll see you in the next one.